Managing and maximizing your time is no easy task. However, who better to turn to than some of today's most successful people for guidance? By taking a look at some of the tips and tricks that people like Jeff Bezos and Warren Buffett have come up with, you're one step closer to better time management and higher productivity. Famous billionaire investor Warren Buffett's approach to time management is as simple as it gets: say no. He's not far off either, because letting yourself get overloaded with work by constantly saying yes to new projects and assignments will lead you straight to burnout. According to Entrepreneur, Buffett once said, "The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything." Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world, doesn't have time to waste in meetings. That's why he has his meeting philosophy to make sure he maximizes his time. Calling it the two-pizza rule, Bezos refuses to go to meetings if they are too big. How does he measure this? If 2 pizzas can't feed the number of people that are supposed to go to a meeting, then it's too big. Julia Larson-Green, Microsoft's chief experience officer, admits she's lazy. Larson-Green has found a way to use laziness to her advantage. In an interview with Fast Company, Larson-Green explained, "Being lazy makes me more efficient because I try to find ways that I can do the best work in the most minimal amount of time. I also know that I need the pressure to perform, and procrastination is one of the levers for creating that pressure." 80-20th rule. The idea is that 80% of your results spring from 20% of your actions. With that in mind, a to-do list with 10 items will likely have only 2 high-value tasks listed. Using the 80-20th rule, you'd be selective in choosing the 2 things you tackle early in the day. They need to have the biggest payoff. The first place to start is by identifying the 20% of your tasks that will produce 80% of your results. You can achieve this by asking questions. Are all of the tasks on my list urgent? Are these tasks necessary for the overall outcome? Am I spending too much time on specific tasks? This can identify ways you're working to make things great when they can simply be good. Are the tasks included in the list of my responsibility? Do I have the competence to complete the tasks on my list? Are there any tasks that I can delegate to someone else? Whether you work from home or in a bustling office, you're surrounded by distractions. As a result, you lose focus. Even worse, it takes longer to complete tasks. Both can hinder your productivity. Thankfully, you can use the 80-20th rule to combat these distractions. 80% of your distractions come from 20% of your sources. Begin by identifying the distractions interfering with your productivity. These could include email or social media notifications, incoming phone calls or text messages, unplanned visitors, and thirst or hunger. Focus primarily on the distractions that interrupt you the most. We all have certain times when we're most productive. Some of us are ready to tackle the day first thing in the morning, while others crank out the most work at night. Carry a time log or use a tool like Rescue Time to determine when you have the most energy and focus. After determining when you're most productive, make sure to work on the top 20% of your tasks during that prime time. You may just reap more than 80% of the rewards.